Give you that hint. That's it.
Okay, well, welcome back to Nerds and More Nerds.
Nerds play games.
It's us.
I mean, nerds and more nerds.
As usual, my name is Miguel.
Oh, I am Cole.
And I am Travis.
No, you're not.
Well, sometimes.
Today,
Right now, I'm not.
Who even am I?
I don't know. But today,
Say it's a real
we're going to be talking about Harry Potter and how he poops his pants for fun.
He does not do that. He is a respectable man.
Yes, he does.
Except for maybe when he was a baby.
Oh, yeah.
He
See?
did it then.
Yep,
Even wizards poop their pants, people.
that's right.
Don't get it twisted.
Roll the intro.
All right, welcome back.
Hey,
so,
hey.
let's
Not
talk
sure what that was all
about
about, but okay.
Yeah.
memories.
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 And I'm making memories right now, guys. I'm making memories because
Are you?
Is that what
so
you're doing?
so last week, if you recall, one of the topics that we talked heavily about was just Dragon Quest
Yeah.
as a series, and I was showing you on my phone how I was playing the first one
Yeah,
just on
yeah,
my
yeah.
phone. I've just been playing the crap out of it ever since then. I was just thinking, like, man, I haven't opened this too much on my phone, but this whole week, every little second, I'm like, let's play that for a second.
Wow.
And I've been having a whole lot of fun with it.
No joke.
It's a bunch of fun.
Okay.
And I must say, if either of you or if anyone listening is interested, you can get like the first 6 games and the 8th game. So like not 7, but like 1 through 6 and 8. You can just get them on Android and iOS.
Whoa.
You can just download them.
No way.
You could get all of them for like dirt cheap.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Why
awesome.
not? Why not 7? What happened?
7 is crazy big. Like the file and stuff for it. I believe I haven't played through it. I have it for 3DS. I have
It's
it.
like as big as 1 through 6 and 8
yeah,
together.
it's like
Is that what
like
it is?
I like to play through it. It's like over 100 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you like really,
On a Game Boy game?
it's a 3D
Excuse me.
3DS.
3DS. Okay,
Yeah, so it's-
no, not Game Boy.
Yeah, a little bit beefier.
Okay.
And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit beefier.
100 game hours on a
Yeah,
on
and it
a
was
handheld.
It was originally a PS1 game, and they like reimagined it. Yeah,
I just wonder why.
yeah. If you go back and look at the PS1 version of it, it's not so good. It doesn't look super good compared to this new version. The new one's
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing, making memories,
Dragon Quest.
playing that. Oh man.
Nice.
And like it's so simple. I don't want to spend too much time on Dragon Quest because
Yes,
we did
you
last
do.
week. But I do.
See,
But
he's a liar.
but I do. I'm sorry. The story is like nothing. It's just like, hey, beat this bad guy. And
Dragons and quest them.
yeah, like the bad guy's name is like Dragon Lord or something.
Bad.
And yeah,
Guy.
just bad guy. Yeah, and you just walk around, fight monsters, and it's so
Wow.
fun. It's
Straightforward, kind of.
yeah.
Kind of.
It's
okay.
it reminds me like it's an old school version of like what like the new Zelda game is like, where it's just like you just go wherever and just fight
Oh,
whichever
Nice.
bad guys you want and
it's not much of a story then.
not too much in that one. Like as they go on, there's a little bit more of a story each time, but this first one is just like just go fight the bad guy.
The F word. They said
Yeah.
the F word.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. But yeah,
Huh.
but memories though.
Memories. Yeah.
We've got a lot of them.
Well,
So
I would think.
the memory that keeps popping into my head just right now, the past 5 minutes or
bit.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is when I first got my Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah.
So awesome.
I too remember this for me. But go ahead, sir.
So I got it, and I only got one game with it, which was Donkey Kong 64.
That's sweet.
It was awesome. Except I couldn't play it the day that I got it on Christmas because I needed an expansion pack
Oh, those
in order
things.
to play the game.
I'm familiar
And
with
it's
this.
it's like a little pack that just like goes in the front of the Nintendo 64.
It's got like a red top.
A
on
red
it.
top on it. Yep. It was just an extra thing that Nintendo had to make in order to play other games.
Yeah.
And
I banked some money into that. Well, or my parents did, I should
Yeah,
say.
yeah, so
For
did
Christmas one year with Majora's Mask
yes.
for
oh my gosh.
N64. Is like, you need this expansion pack, and I was like, what? Okay. Well, all right.
Wow.
Beef up your system.
Expansion pack. What
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
it do?
silliness.
It just like boosted like the power and stuff of like your
Yeah.
system so it could actually run the game.
Oh, jeez, Nintendo.
Come on. I remember when I got my N64, I got Super Mario 64 for it.
Of course.
And that had me. This actually leads really well into the story that I was thinking of before I came here.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, but I played I played the living heck out of
yeah,
Super Mario 64.
totally.
So
As
classic.
did I. Yeah.
Yeah. Like hours of entertainment.
Jumping into pictures,
Yeah, jumping into pictures,
playing levels.
cool music and stuff. Yeah.
Super cool music.
3D
I was all about
though.
it.
3D.
It was
That was
3D.
the first Mario in 3D.
That's
what-
right.
And
It was
it
really
was
cool.
it was like it was kind of mind blowing at the time, like because
Yeah.
Look at him.
I just look at him. Yeah,
That's with his face on the screen.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can pull his face and stuff. Yeah, and like I remember, like I had like an NES and a Sega Genesis before that, and they're just 2D, little sprite guys.
Sticks and rocks, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and then
God.
and then you get this thing, and it's like, whoa,
High performance 3D gaming.
this is crazy.
Wow, your life changed.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at it now, it's like, meh, really? But at the time, it's
What a
another-
minor improvement. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but it was awesome. It was a good time. But my story though was I played so much of Super Mario 64,
Yes.
and then like one day I went over to, like, you guys know Brent. I went over to his house, my good friend Brent, and he was like, "Hey, check out this game I've got." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And it was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and I had the two NES Zelda games, again, just like 2D. They were fun, but they were not this. And
Oh boy.
yeah, we played the beginning of it. He's like, "Yeah, let's just check this out." And then I started to tell Cole about this last week a little bit after the last podcast, but you get, you see, this giant tree, and he's like, "I'm dying from the inside. You gotta come help me." And like after you do, there's the whole story with Ganondorf, and it shows him like riding on a horse, and there are like flames and stuff. It is just really, really dark, and I was like, "Whoa, this is like a movie. This is crazy. This is amazing." So, yeah, obviously, like after that, couple months after that, I was like, "I gotta get this for Christmas. I gotta get it,"
Yeah.
And like we played it a ton. I played it both like with him and alone, and I'm pretty sure I know I beat it alone. I'm pretty sure I beat it with him. And then his dad and his uncle were like really hardcore into Zelda, like for a while, and they played through it.
Wow.
Like they got through the game first before either of us did.
Whoa.
And like they played a few of the other ones as well. After
Every
that,
time.
every time.
Every time.
It's
this
like you
happens.
don't know we're going to be podcasting the other day. And you set 5 alarms. Let them all go off.
That's
I'm sorry,
okay.
seconds
guys.
apart.
Yeah. So yeah, we played through, or sorry, they played through, like most of the games after that, up until like the GameCube stuff, like Wind Waker, and then Brent's uncle passed away.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but this is a pretty cool thing that happened though. Like right before his funeral, Brent's dad had the original like the gold Ocarina of Time cartridge, and he put the cartridge in the pocket of his suit coat in his blazer. So he was actually buried with that copy of it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they buried him with it. So that was like, a sad story, but
It's a bit melancholy.
yeah, but yeah, I do
Wow.
I do like that that did actually happen.
See, that's
Kind of-
exactly what video games do for
Yeah.
people. There is a deeper bond.
Than
know,
pixels and things and coding and whatnot.
You're drawn together. You
Yeah.
play these games relentlessly with people, with friends, blah blah blah, and it's funny. It's like the only thing. Like it reminds me of the times when I used to run with the laser tag guys.
Yeah.
I was at laser tag every weekend for like months. And I never got any better. These dudes were up there and they're dancing, like they got this whole like thing they do to not get hit. Works. I couldn't allow, like, I don't mind embarrassing myself, but I couldn't allow myself to do that, even in the dark.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
like, oh man, I just can't do it. But those guys were hardcore, and they were nerds, and they were like, oh man, I don't even know like how this even started, how I started talking about laser tag, but oh yeah, because they were just doing this shit all the time, like
Right.
this all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, they were laser tag nerds.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome.
That's a type of nerd.
Oh man, it is. Go up there, like late on a Friday when all the kids can't go out anymore,
Yeah.
and you'll see all the like late age teenagers that are like, "I'm taking you down," and blah blah blah, and why don't we do it without shields? Why don't we do it without phasers? Why don't we do it without this? Why don't we have
Oh,
no
man.
rules whatsoever?
Let's turn off all the lights.
One time
Let's make it so that only one person has shields and grenades.
and no shoes.
But I went to laser. I think I went to laser tag exactly once
What?
ever.
What?
I think so.
Man,
Why?
I don't know.
we got to go play laser tag.
Yeah.
got to go.
We gotta film it.
But
And-
wait. I beat a kid named Skills with a Z at the end.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
my
I remembered
God.
that.
You
I
remember
was
that? That was the
there.
only time. Skills.
Yeah, because Travis kept saying, "Oh, I've never even been here before, but skills." Like,
yeah.
I bet that kid was over there taking his vest off, like, son of a bitch. Some salty little kid.
That was the only time I've ever gone.
Wow, no way.
But it was fun.
dude.
Memories, nerd memories.
See, nerd
Yeah, see?
memories.
Wow.
We should.
Yeah.
And Miguel, we should go up there, and we have GoPros now.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Whoa. It
Yeah.
makes no sense not to.
exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, shame on us for not doing it sooner.
Yes.
Why are we still sitting here?
Well, guys, that was it.
That's it for the show, guys. We're gonna go over and laser tag. But yeah, man, those laser tag guys, they were hardcore nerds.
Dude,
Yeah, totally.
That was a fun game to play.
those are some good laser tag memories. Do you have any like any particular video game memories as well?
Like
Like anything.
it was like every summer of middle school, ever since I don't even know when I bought that thing, how I had enough money. Eventually, I was able to afford a PlayStation.
I thought you were gonna say a helicopter, but okay.
No, not the helicopter yet. But I told my mom, hey, I want to buy this. I got the money. You don't have to pay for it. It's all on me. Blah blah blah. And she was like, okay. And I was like,
I guess you can have fun.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
well, anyway. And so I got this.
How much
thing.
fun you have?
Right.
You don't even know. Dude, how much fun you have, Travis? You don't even know. You don't even know. I can't even describe to you with these pathetic words. How much fun I have.
Well, try to use them. Try to use the words.
Some pathetic words. Oh man, okay, let me say it like this. That I had so much fun. It was crazy, my man. It was crazy. I was doing all that stuff. I was playing all those games. I was getting all the way to the end of the games. I was getting all the secret things. I was getting all the stuff. Now, oh man, I was
All
doing
the
it.
things, all the things, yeah, all the things, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a blast. And I don't know who said all that.
I don't know them.
I don't know them either. I don't know.
See you guys.
Some random dude.
Yeah, but it was a blast. Like I every summer was like, it was either Metal Gear Solid or
Yes.
Resident Evil 2 or oh no, I remember. I just remember.
yeah.
Okay, but Gran Turismo 2. That was the time back then. Save for like Metal Gear Solid, that was the time where every second installment in a series was the best one. You know,
Superb, yeah.
the first ones were like they had launched and it was like, oh wow, we got a good reception on this. This is really nice. Let's do this now. We've got a new idea. We're a little bit better off. We can make a bigger game. And they always was sweeter. Twisted Metal 2. I just like all the number 2s. I'm not gonna name them all, but they were all amazing.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
all amazing. It was awesome. So like it was just a lot of that.
Which is weird because like back in like the NES days,
Yeah.
back in those days, it was always the first game that was awesome, and the second game was like, what? But then the third game was like, oh, okay. Like if you look at
Yeah.
Zelda
Yeah.
2 is really weird. Yeah, it's it's really weird. Mario 2 is kind of weird, but that's a super long story, but it was like a different game, and they basically put like Mario skins on that game. It was called Doki Doki Panic.
What?
Go look it up, guys. There's a different Mario 2 in Japan than there was here.
Whoa.
Yeah, and our Mario 2
Yeah.
in Japan was just called Mario USA. Yeah,
Mario USA. Wow, I don't want to play that.
Oh man.
it's not as bad as I think. It's just like it's not even that bad. It's just like totally different
Oh.
than regular Mario. If you play,
Strange.
you can play as like four
It side
different
scrolls
characters.
from right to
Okay.
left.
Yeah, it's like you like can climb and like go through doors and do weird stuff, but you can either be like Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad.
Really?
Yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, that was kind of weird.
Oops. Isn't Mario 2 the one with the tail and all that? He's got
That's
the...
3.
Oh, see, I was.
That one is, and then that's like, oh, okay. That's like,
Of course, the next
that
logical
one's
step
perfect.
now, yeah.
that one's perfect.
Yeah.
And then some of the other ones are kind of like that too.
Huh. That's funny how that was, you know?
Yeah.
Wow, they cranked this out of the park. Look at this game. Oh, what the hell did they do to follow that up with? What is this?
So like it's interesting that like you're saying that about PlayStation. Like, oh yeah, 2 is better than 1.
That's funny. Huh.
So odd.
If I thought it were worth looking at Xbox's history to just kind of see if that trend was there at all,
Yeah,
I'd say let's look it up, but it's not. So we're not.
but it's
going
not.
to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
Halo
it
was good. Halo 2 is better. Halo 3 was it was alright.
Okay, yeah. And I started to down
Yeah.
or
And I
decline
started,
them.
yeah. No, it's at like Halo 8 or
Good
something
point.
like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
why even? But another good memory with Xbox actually.
Oh, okay.
I know this is
I have none of these, so
crazy,
go for it.
crazy, dude. But
Yeah.
listen. So my friends would have these Halo LAN parties.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
participated in a couple of those.
Right? Yeah.
That's a blast.
Because everybody would bring their TVs and their Xboxes and Halo.
Four
and
people per console.
Yeah, 4 people per console and TV, and we could have up to like 16 people.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was really cool.
Those
And
were fun times.
Yeah.
LAN parties, yeah.
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 See, that was a different way to play games, man.
It is.
it was, man.
But you guys just reminded me of something that
Yes.
I heard. So with like one of the Street Fighter games that's on Switch, they incorporated like a tournament mode, like that they would normally do with arcade cabinets. And basically you can get, I think it's like 8 Switches together.
What?
And you can have them go in like tournament mode, and it'll keep track of like who won each match, and it'll like work its way up to like the final 2.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. And I don't have that game, but there's some way to do it. So I
Wow.
almost want to pick it up just to like test it out, you know?
Hell yeah.
Totally.
Well, hell yeah.
That sounds awesome. Yeah.
It's man, I remember all that stuff. That stuff was so much fun. Like the Halo parties, those were a blast. And then what else was kind of like that? There was something else that really like drew people crazy like that for some other. But it was never PlayStation. That's what was kind of strange. PlayStation's parties never.
I must say, you know, I remember like for PlayStation, I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one that had DDR on it.
Oh yeah.
That was like at least
was a
at
blast.
at least at like my house in the basement, like
Oh yeah.
said that.
I remember that.
But you know what I always remember is
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I was that was an awesome one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, copyrights, dude.
All right, you're right.
No, I'm just joking. But I always remember Miguel playing Guitar Hero in my basement.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, I think it was the second one. Again, with the
because
two.
it was really
Was it the
good.
second
Two.
one?
Yeah.
Or was it the third one?
It may have been the third
It
one
was
as well.
No, it was
Whichever
the second
one-
and third one.
It probably second and third, but the one that whichever one had Dragon Force at the
Third
end.
one.
That was the third one.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, just listening to the buttons as you were playing that was insane.
Dude, I couldn't even play it all the way through. Like, I could play a lot of notes on it.
The notes you played were impressive.
Yeah, but like, I wasn't playing it perfectly or anything. I was just trying.
You sure could have fooled me.
I don't know, man. There were times I felt like, you shake your head, but you were doing really well from what we could see.
Oh yeah.
I was doing really well on other songs, but I don't know about Dragon Force. But thank you for the praise.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Way, way, way closer than I would have ever gotten on that.
Yeah, I was a puke on that.
Oh man.
But you know what? One of my favorite memories, and this is tied into the theme of 2.
Yeah.
So we were on band tour back in high school.
Yeah.
Yes,
We went to Chicago.
I remember.
I recall. I was there.
That. I was also there.
That's right.
So was Trent Reznor.
all there. That's
Yeah,
right.
Trent
At
Reznor
that
was
same
there.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, so I go out with my group. We're walking around. We go into the shopping places. Oh yeah, great. That's all we need to do is spend money on junk. But so I had money with me, and I knew exactly what I was going to spend it on.
Yeah.
Fight Night round 2. On the second one.
Yeah.
And so like I'm looking in game stores like all over this mall, this like 6-story mall, whatever
Yeah.
it was
Excuse me.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone brought their system.
I did.
It was
Yeah,
in
it
your,
was you.
It was in your
room.
Me.
And
Yeah.
who was in your room? It was Mike, Isaac, and Pat.
Or was it
No,
Scott?
No, we had one of those green twins.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, Joe.
Probably Joe, yeah.
No, the reason I was thinking of Scott was because he was trying to get into everyone's room to poop.
Clever
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we kicked him out.
Yeah,
Yep.
get out of here.
But I looked everywhere for that game, and I found it,
Yes.
and I was like, oh man, yes. Anytime we were back at the hotel for any stretch of time, it was like, all right, we're gonna go back here, get ready in 15 minutes, be down at the bus, we got to go to the thing. No, I turned that game on. I didn't give a crap about getting ready for this thing. I was.
Yeah.
It's like I can at least
I
punch
don't
this
blame
bag
you.
for like 15 seconds. Dude, get it.
I don't care about your cummerbunds and your.
I don't care about none of
Yeah.
that stuff. None of that stuff. But the first night I got that game, I'm playing it. You know, everybody's still moving around. It's early at the nighttime, and then everyone starts slowly going to bed. I'm going to bed, man. I'm going to bed. But we stayed up forever, dude. I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning,
Whoa.
or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Away from home. You know, meant to be getting up super early the next day or
Yeah.
whatever.
At like 7. Yeah.
Or something crazy. Like I think at one point Isaac wakes up. He wakes up and he goes into the room and he's like, "Dude, are you still playing that?" but I turn around, I look him in the face. I'm like craven, like I haven't blinked in hours, and I was like, "Dude, I am so good right now."
Awesome.
I felt like a Smeagol kind of character. I was just like, dude, you have no idea. I could whoop so much ass. Oh man, it was so funny, man.
Fun
I played the
fact.
crap out of that game.
I must say that same trip, that was the very, 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 very first time that I listened and actually saw footage of Coheed and Cambria.
Oh no way.
Yes, I was in a room.
Wow.
I was in a room with Eric, Dan, and Alex, and Eric bought like the like one of the very first DVDs that they had,
No way.
like from In Keeping Secrets. Yeah,
Wow.
that concert when they only had 2 albums, dude was going bananas. Dudes are going crazy in that, and I was like, who are these guys?
What are these guys doing? Yeah.
I know about the Beatles. I know about the Rolling Stones.
But then these guys.
Yeah. Who's Coheed and Cambria? These guys are bananas. But I like them, and I
Oh,
still
yeah.
like them.
Wow.
Very cool.
I think on that same trip, Isaac made me aware of Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, wow.
He was like, dude, check out the intro to this song. Like,
Yeah.
anyone just listens to the first 15 seconds and then goes, cool, that was cool. No, I listened to, like, that whole album back and forth, like, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And I gave it back to Isaac, and he was like, finally. I was like, dude, what is that? You know, like, I was freaking,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good. Band,
That was
memories.
That was my freshman year.
That was.
That's your
Yeah.
freshman year. You're just a little guy.
I was just a little guy.
You're way bigger than us.
Yeah.
You could totally pick on us.
That was 4 years spent on
I was
tours.
4 years old.
I was 4 years old, freshman in high school. No
I
big
was
deal.
really smart.
Really smart.
But yeah. Wow. Those are some good times.
Yeah, they were good times.
Definitely.
I'm making like
Uh-oh.
I also told Cole about this
Okay.
like last week when we were leaving as well. Like I'm kind of like going back and playing some older games as the new, like in between the new ones coming out.
Yeah.
Like just kind of playing catch up and that kind of thing,
Right.
and experiencing
And,
stuff.
and also, he wants to feel nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about this a little bit. I was like, is it even possible to feel nostalgic towards something like that late in the game? Like if you're playing something from like the mid 90s, is it possible? And it is, because like about a year ago I played through Chrono Trigger for the first time,
See?
and
Well.
here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I thought Cole's destroying his microphone.
I'm just trying to get this thing just right.
He just keeps like moving
get it
it.
right, dude.
It's like, come on, man.
I've got it now.
Ye-
I've got it now.
okay.
But it's just so soft.
Yeah, but I'm thinking this as I'm playing it. I'm like, I wonder, I wonder if this will have any lasting effect on me. Like, I was just playing the game. It was
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
If anyone who has not played Chrono Trigger, go play it. It's fun. It's like probably like the best RPG ever.
You heard it here first.
Next to
Nerds,
next,
and More Nerds.
Yes, next to Persona 5, I think. For me personally, those two are up there for me. But yeah, so I'm playing. Like I played through it, I finished it, and I was like, man, that was fun. And I was like, well, it was a fun game, but like
What now?
it didn't have those same memories like that. Like I was saying, like Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64, like all these games had. It's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
all right. And so like I continued, my time. About a year passed, and I was building like the crib for my new child that I just had.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna listen to some Chrono Trigger music in my headphones, and I put this thing together, and I started listening to it, and I hear like one of the slower ballad overworld songs.
Yeah.
And I just like stopped and I was like, oh man, that hits so hard.
This takes me
Wow.
back.
Yeah, and I was like, I thought of like my first kid, like when he was a little guy while I was playing it, and I was just like, yep, it worked.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
so it is possible, guys.
Nostalgia is built in.
It's built in.
Play
It
the
just-
old games.
It just takes some time.
Yeah.
As long as it's got, some good moments in the game, some good music also helps.
Yeah.
And just make sure that you're doing other things other than just playing video games, because
right.
that'll infuse itself into your gaming memories.
That's the damnedest thing, isn't it? That's the part, because you can remember. It's like the nerd thing about gaming is like, oh man, I was playing through this game when my parents divorced, or the economy bottomed out, or 9/11 or whatever, or whatever. Like they remember the
Whoa.
like history, the times or whatever.
Actually,
compared
I
to
did-
what game they play. Like,
Yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts when 9/11 was happening.
See,
Yeah.
mind blown. You're swelcome.
Okay.
And what's super crazy is like if the game ties into the happenings,
Yeah.
like whatever they may be.
Even more.
Well, I mean, every time I played a new Metal Gear game, I was basically like,
Well-
this is happening already somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff is like that walks on the edge of like reality and fantasy. Like that's
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared of half of them because,
What if?
nano machines.
What if?
You guys, nano machines.
Dude, we should recreate a Metal Gear Solid life game. Like, real life.
Like real life?
Yeah, with like Nerf guns and stuff.
Oh,
I heard that someone's trying to make a movie.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Okay.
you really can't touch that, though. I mean, can you?
Yeah.
What do we think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, yay or nay?
What I can't wait for though, it
Nay.
kind of ties into Metal Gear. Well,
Yes.
same
Yeah.
creator, Kojima, is that Death Stranding game. Whenever that comes out,
What is it?
Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Oh, with the
Norman Reedus?
with the
that one.
samurai, or the not samurai, but
What?
He's a delivery man.
Yeah, he just delivers
He
packages. One of them
It's-
being a baby.
oh, what am I thinking of? The guy
You're
with the
probably
sword?
thinking of. Are you thinking of Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah,
Swoops.
That does look cool.
that was.
Does.
Yeah, it premiered like around the same.
Then tell me what this other game is, because I don't know.
It is. It's bananas, dude.
You know,
Like,
Norman Reedus,
I-
the actor.
Yeah.
Boondock Saints.
Right.
So he's like the main role in this video game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like they
they captured his face.
captured his face. They did this whole
Don't worry, guys.
video
It
game
didn't hurt him.
technology. Right. They put dots and stuff all over his face and
Yeah.
actions and body and stuff.
Well,
And they filmed him doing these
things.
things.
Oh my
Stuff in the
God,
game.
not
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, things, dude. Yes.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Those things.
But like he's like a delivery man and he walks through these like crazy like he needs like a suit because the rain apparently is some sort
Yeah.
of radiation hazard
Yeah.
thing.
And then he lights up his way by like this glowing like like baby.
But you're trying to like
It's almost
you're
like he's
trying
got
to,
like radiation on him or something.
walk through these places, but they're invisible monsters.
Yes. They make footprints. You can't see them.
But you can't see them.
Where are they? We don't know.
Nobody knows.
What?
Except for the
What is
monster
this?
itself.
Except for when you shine a light on it, you can
Did
see
you
it for
guys
a
just
split second.
Did you guys just make this up?
I was,
No, we
I was
did
going
not.
to tell you,
No, not
Kojima's
at all.
always trolling
It's a
people,
real
dude.
thing. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. And then one of those like stupid websites. I can't remember which stupid website it was. Someone posted basically like what happens in that game. They basically posted it as like this trolling game. Like, what if this was a game? And like a couple years later, it's an actual game.
Wow. What's it called?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Yeah,
It looks so cool, and
it
like,
seriously does.
and it's so weird because like they've like every time they come out with a new trailer for this thing, it's like, okay, now I know less about this game,
Right.
and I am more confused.
Really?
Yeah, like
Oh.
IGN, all these people are like,
We
what?
We don't know.
Okay, yeah, it's just
kidding.
really weird. But I have a feeling that it'll be a bunch of fun.
Phones.
Phones.
Damn it, phone.
Actually, hey, so before we end the podcast, I wanna just share this last memory that I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
That
thought we
I've
were
been
talking
wanting
about
to share.
phone games.
Actually, no.
We already did. I talked
We
about
already
Dragon
did,
Ball.
yeah.
I want to talk more about phone games. you
Okay,
guys.
well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
We probably won't.
We're almost done.
So this nerd memory, it takes me back to when I was like 9 years old, and I went to this house where my parents were, and they had me like kind of hang out in the basement of this kid. This kid, like, he had a Nintendo 64, and it's where I learned about Nintendo 64 for the first time.
Yeah.
And he had Star Fox 64, right?
Dude, that's the best one.
So he was like playing it, and he kept dying and dying, but like he was like playing the hardest levels and stuff.
You can go on the hard path.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I
so
love that game.
so I started playing the game,
So good, dude.
and I was the worst at this game. Okay.
Did Slippy say no?
Yes, several times.
Slippy.
And Falco
Barrel roll.
Falco was always like, "I'm on your side."
Yeah. Yeah, don't shoot him, dude.
And then that monkey was just like, "My emperor, I failed you."
So good.
So anyways,
Wow, you
anyway,
nerds.
I was the worst at that game, and this kid kept like talking at me like, "Dude, you're too bad at this game. You suck. Ha, 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 you suck. All this stuff." And I was like, "Man, I'm gonna get this game sometime.
Screw this
I'm gonna play this game so much that I beat it, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it in his face." Right?
Let me see your face. I want to play this game in it.
8 months later, 10 years old now. Okay, 10 years old, because I was like a little
Yeah.
9.5 or something.
Ages
So,
are weird.
Go back to this kid's house. He's having a party. All of his friends are there.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Best setting.
Best setting. He's like, "I bet you can't play Star Fox 64. I was like, "Bet you I can." Give me that controller. Took it away from him. Started playing it. Beat the whole game. The real ending.
Yes.
Beat that
Yeah.
all the way through. And he was just like,
With that, like, giant head at the end.
yeah.
Spoilers
With
for,
the,
like, this game that's, like, 20 years old.
it's like 20 years old.
It's, like, exactly 20
with
years
never
old.
with
beaten
the
it, I'm so
brain
sorry.
and the eyes. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, that
it
just
is.
sounds like something out of Doom, you guys.
Well,
Sort of.
but you're in
It's
a
like a monkey
spaceship.
brain, and you're in a spaceship.
Oh, it's a little different. It's a little
But-
different.
Dude, you know what I really liked about that game, side note, was
What's that?
the level where you fight Starwolf.
Yeah.
And it's just like a big like circle area, and
Totally.
you're just like doing flips and like turning back around, like
Yeah.
trying to shoot down all of his guys.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's my favorite level. Oh,
I agree.
so
I agree.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
And then they came out with some stupid Star Fox game for
Yeah.
GameCube that wasn't as good.
Yeah, Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah.
Not too many adventures were had.
Nope.
No, I don't even want those adventures.
I don't want to go on an adventure. I'm doing stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to fly ships.
Do well by a good game to release another good game.
Yeah,
And
like
on
Borderlands.
And on that note, we've reached the end of our podcast.
Man, we
the
didn't even talk about
episode.
phone games.
I know.
we'll have to do a part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because phone games, man.
We'll have to talk about it later.
All right.
Anyway, hit the comments, people.
Yeah.
Push buttons on your keyboard and do things.
Yeah.
Push a like button.
Do it quick.
Push the subscribe button.
Let us know what you think about Cole and his phone games,
Please.
Yeah.
and if we should talk about them or not.
We should say that.
And
Say that
hit
we
us
should.
up on Instagram, Twitter, and if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Nerds out.
Goodbye.
So long.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen.